So I'm going to try to do this quickly. I had this many more flagged this morning when I got up, brand new flags, and it's frustrating because it appears there's still some monetization, so I'm not getting completely flagged out of the business. I I, I wonder why there isn't better ad targeting. Think about it. I have a sports channel, and I'm starting to think that I'm in an abyss that YouTube doesn't know what to do with me because we share a lot of terminology with some of these horrible things they're trying to keep off YouTube. And I get that. And I get that they can't have humans look over videos. And what's weird is none of this has to do with copyright. So, if anybody says, oh, well, maybe it's copyright. No, nothing about this is copyright. If it's copyright, that's a whole other procedure. And you'll know if anything copyrighted comes up as being an issue on my page, because as far as I personally am concerned, the thumbnail use is fair use, and I try to use old thumbnails where I can. I use old thumbnails. For instance, when I talked about the Ducks and Korea and Solani, I used a video of them wearing the mighty wing. So that's back 17 years. I'm not using brand new photos. But I mean, I'm going to work on thumbnails today. I'm going to work on a lot of stuff today. Well, as possible. I'm going to the game tonight. So here's the stuff. Here's the stuff. This is what can get me in trouble. And it says metadata, title, thumbnail, or tags. I got a response from YouTube, and it was along the lines of, we can't tell you why. It says right in there, we can't tell you why you got flagged. So I responded to that, and I'm not going to let them drop me. This time around, I am not going to let them drop me. I'm not dropping the topic, even after my videos all pass, which they do. The 4 from yesterday were all back to green when I got up this morning for no reason. So they won't tell me why it got flagged, and they won't tell me why they went, oh, okay, no, it's fine. It's so weird, and there's been people who said, well, YouTubers are just assuming they're owed money, blah, 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 blah. According to their terms of service, they owe us money. According to the terms of service we signed with AdSense, they owe us money. The ads are still being served on these videos. If I'm not getting the money, Google's getting the money. If you are employed by somebody, whether it's just hobby work or whether it's your main job, and they're making money off of your work, you have an entitlement to something from that. And there's an agreement in place of the percentages and how everything gets split. And I don't see, and if you guys can read through this yourselves, I don't see what I'm doing. These are the things that I'm supposed to be watching out for. They're nice and vague. If you notice, it's nice and vague. And this is a publicly accessible page, and this is what I could be doing. Pretty sure I haven't done any of it. You know what's funny? There's more offensive content in this page than in any of my videos. It describes things in here that are like, wow, what? That if you have kids, they could look at this and go, Dad, what's a, and I don't want to talk about that. This is the weird thing. And it's a distinct, to me, it feels very American in how it's done, more than, YouTube's a global thing, and I have viewers from all around the world, and most channels do. And the way this is being implemented, and it's klutzy, and the fact that, and I've described this to Yvonne, it feels like they're trying to take us back to the 50s with this, where everything's G-rated and clean, and nobody says anything out of line, and just cute cat videos. So I can just get my laser pointer out and do videos of my cats running around, and I'll make money, and they'll make money, and nobody says anything that might potentially rock the boat. And yet I talk about sports, man. I don't talk about any of this crap. Now, I did do the video on JT Brown. I did do a video on the NFL. Here's the funny thing. The NFL videos I've done on them kneeling or on Colin Kaepernick, never flagged. The video I did on JT Brown raising his fist for the Lightning, never flagged. So when people say, well, you've talked about this, it goes in one ear and out the other, because that's not it. Because those videos never got flagged. Now, I can understand that there's a bot hanging around my channel because I've had the word Vegas in metadata because there's a hockey team in Vegas. But there should also be metadata and a way of doing this where they go, hey, there's a hockey team in Vegas. They should be allowed to talk about that hockey team. And I wonder what the Golden Knights go through, and I'm going to try to contact them because, I know they have videos and ads and things like that. And they may have had something like this happen. So I may contact the Golden Knights and see. They have a media contact, I would imagine. So I'm going to go through that. I'm going to do my best to do this because, I love Patreon and I love, providing content for you guys, and I love adding new tiers to the providing levels. And $1 a month is amazing. I even said to Yvonne, like, I have over 20,000 subscribers. If I got $1 a month from all my subscribers, there's no more monetization issue. I don't even care about this. I'll just demonetize all of my video content, and then I can talk about whatever I want, however I want, go as overboard as I want to go, and not worry about it. So that's why the big channels aren't getting hit, because they don't care, because they have other streams of revenue. Phil DeFranco, who's not a poor man to start with, I figure off his Patreon, he's making tens of thousands of dollars a month. Has to be. You go look at Phil DeFranco's Patreon page. You go check that out. And you see what level you have to give at before you even see anything on his page. It's not a small number. And I like Phil DeFranco a lot. I think he does really quality work. But he's making a lot of money on Patreon. Lots. So, and I think this ad-friendly system, this whole ad system is fantastic. I think it works. Because it allows providers like me to have more time to put videos together to give you guys more content than I would if they didn't have this and this just remained a hobby. But there you go. That's what they're after. And I don't see what I've done or said that could possibly, other than the videos you guys mentioned, which didn't get flagged. Not once, not even a little bit. And my power rankings get flagged. Every week now, my power rankings get flagged and I have to appeal them. And then they pass the appeal process. Because of course they do. My point is, I talk about hockey, I talk about sports, which is very time sensitive. So if I don't talk about it in a timely manner, or my videos that first day or two don't get served ads, there's no point in me producing that video, because that's when most of your traffic's going to come in. And there's no point in me posting it again a couple of days later because nobody's clicking on it. I don't blame you guys. And I don't want to double dip on videos. That's why I'm not deleting these and re-uploading them. I did that a couple of times and it worked, but I don't want to do that all the time. Not when it's 11 videos that get flagged in 3 days. So there you go. There's the update on what I'm going through. And I'm going through this with their processes. And I'm being nice and respectful because it's first frontline support. Don't verbally abuse tech support. It's not their fault. They didn't do it. And yeah, so I'll stick with it. I'm not giving up. It's just, I really wish they'd tell me what it was. So I'm going to keep pushing until they tell me, all right, you can't, in this video you said, or in this video you tagged, because until I know, I'm not going to know. So I'll get to work on all the thumbnails today. Those are going to be fun. And you guys will see some new content from me over the day. And then tonight after the game, Vancouver, Dallas, fantastic, awesome. It'll be great. And look for me in the crowd. I'll reveal to you what I'm wearing for tonight anyways in another video. But it won't be one of these sexual videos they're talking about down here. Yeah, there won't be any suggestive content. I promise. None. I'll talk to you guys again soon.